to our falling start. The goal of this is to take what we did with the wall sprint and now put it in motion, okay? Being in that 45-degree angle, having your spine flat, being able to get good knee drive, and keeping that cervical spine neutral. So what I'll have my athletes do is we'll start with the feet about hip width apart, so they're right underneath those hip sockets. Toes are going to be right up on the line, and they're trying to stand as tall as they can. Now, the goal is for them to always stay tall. Even though they lean into that angle, they want to stay tall within that angle. So, what I'll cue my athletes to do is to start in this tall position. When I say fall, they'll begin to fall forward, and when they feel like they're going to lose control, I'll have them take that first step, that explosive knee drive, and then extension. It usually takes 1 or 2 tries for the athletes to get comfortable with this, to understand what the fall is going to feel like, and to really know what they have to do once they hit that position. So, I'll have Chase go through it a couple times here so that you can understand what's going on. I want you to pay specific attention to the leg that he leaves down in his hip joint. The biggest issue that happens is when athletes do get to the position where they want to take that first step, they break at the hips and those hips drop back. That's not what we want. We want the hips to stay through. Again, they stay in that tall position and they get full knee drive. All right, Chase, when you're ready. Just like that. Started with the toes on the line, up tall. He fell to the position that he felt comfortable in, and that's key. Each athlete has to decide where they want to be when they take that first step. I'm going to have Chase go through it one more time. Again, pay attention to his spine, pay attention to the hips of the leg that is down, and watch that explosive first step. So as we're going through these, this is not a drill where I'm really looking for a lot of power or a big first step. This is a drill where I'm really trying to drill that hip extension, getting back into that fully extended position before we take our next step. And that's the falling start.